Hello! I was muted. It is me, RioRioRiola. Now let's test something together. Let's hope it works. Okay. YouTube chat. Okay. I'm gonna have to do some live testing really quickly because I just got a YouTube chat. And I really hope that it's going to work because that was $20. Okay. So no, okay, it's not working for some reason. Okay, Google saying. Okay. I know this is like not very entertaining for me to do this, but I really want this to work. I really want it to work. I really want it to work because it's so cute. Justin. Okay, can I give... Do I have to like give stream element specific permissions or something? Is that what I have to do? It's being so weird. I'm just a baby. My resolution always if you want to generate this message. Pause and work until I check it out. So weird. And like the chatbot doesn't seem to function. It's so annoying because you can't test it in like an unlisted stream. You have to just go live, right? You just have to go live in a public stream and test it that way. But with Twitch, you can test it entirely offline, which is what I was trying to do, but that wasn't working. So I'm just like, yeah, it's weird for some reason. Okay. This is connected to, I'm using the correct one, right? I'm not being crazy. What if I try refreshing it? Will that work? Okay, hold on. Let me try something. Copy URL. Okay. Bleh. Oh no, it didn't work. Why? It's being so weird. Activity. Widgets. Okay, create overlay. Yes, 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 I get this. Yep. I just don't think it's gonna work. I'll figure it out. I'll try to figure it out. Because this guy's using like a plugin thing or whatever. It's poopy. I'll show you what it's meant to look like. So I'll show you. It's very cute. It's very, very cute. Let me show. Why, hello there? Hello there. Sorry, I was just doing some troubleshooting. And I have to do it live. I just, like, I have to actually do this troubleshooting live because it has to do with, like, a chat. Or whatever. This is what the widget is meant to look like. Very cute, right? Very cute. I really want this to get, like, working. Because it'll show when people subscribe. It'll show when people, you know, give me a super chat. But I don't have super chats right now because I don't have any. I don't have the Twitch partner. I don't have YouTube partner yet. To get YouTube partner, you need like 3,000 views, I think, on a video. That's not a YouTube short. Because YouTube Shorts, you need like 3 million views, you know? With YouTube Shorts, it's much harder to get partner than it is with regular videos. So it's much harder to get monetized. Yeah. But I like get it because, you know, like people just endlessly doom scroll. So if they made it any easier, then like fucking everybody could be monetized on YouTube, you know? It's everybody. I can delete this. What is this? Remember that? I was like, what is this image I have? True, I doom scroll. Yeah. Doom scrolling is how people found me. This... It's a toilet. It's a crappily fun toilet. This is just... That's Krita. I'm deleting a bunch of stuff. Cleaning up my... Clean out my OBS really quickly. So I'll try doing one more thing. Try doing one more thing with the... Okay. Yeah, I'm looking at so many different forums. Log in OBS browser, set the stream public. And oh my god, people are being okay. Usually when I open Reddit and like OBS forums to try and tweak something, people are really precise in what they're talking about. Like they give you a step-by-step guide on what your issue is and what you can do to fix it. But holy shit! Why is it whenever it comes to YouTube, I go and I look and it's like, well, I think this should work. I don't know. Like, bro, why? Why? It's like it sucks because I very much prefer YouTube as a platform over Twitch, right? Because, you know, I just have everything over here. You know, I have my streams, I have my videos, I have my shorts, I have all of my content centralized on one platform. But nobody fucking knows how to use this platform at all for streaming. And it makes me like poop on the ground and vomit. Like, please YouTube, make the streaming part of your platform like easier. Cause like, oh my god, it's just not cool. I know exactly what you mean. Yeah, you get it. You get it. It's just so annoying. Like, people are like, well, I have the solution to this problem. Oh, thank you so much for the solution. You go look at the solution, it's a deleted Reddit comment by the moderators. Fuck you, man. Why? Why? Do you have any idea how many times I've opened a Reddit forum and it's like, oh my god, thank you so much for solving my issue, and then the fucking, like, solution has just been deleted by a fucking moderator? Because apparently all Reddit moderators fucking hate me? Okay. I also hate the ones where someone asks for help and the comments are sarcastic and condescending. Fuck, dude. When I was making my VR chat model, right? When I was trying to make my VR chat model from this, like, VRM that I had, right? And I asked, hey, what is the most, like, efficient way to optimize my VRM model to turn it into, like, a PMX model for VR chat? Like, what's the best way for me to do this? And then I got so many fucking comments being like, dude, just, like, buy a model. Just do that. Why are you going through all this effort? Just buy a model off Booth. And then I look at the models on Booth, and they're fucking $60 to $70 billion. Like, why do you think I'm trying to make my own fucking model? I'm poor, man. I'm not like most VR chat players who seemingly have infinite money. Okay? I'm not like you. I can't go through 20 index controllers and be financially stable afterwards. The audacity of some VR chat people. And you know what sucks even more too? You know what sucks even more? Because, like, forums and shit are dying, I have to join Discord servers to get troubleshooting help for, like, 3 things. It's so annoying. It's like, oh, hey, I look at this forum or Reddit page and they're like, hey, I found the solution to your problem. Just go into this Discord server. Just go into the Discord server. It's like, why can't you just tell me here? Why do I have to join a Discord server to get the fucking issue I'm having fixed? Why can't you just tell me on the forum page I asked you on? Why? I don't want to join another Discord server. I don't want to. Infinite money. I wish I had infinite money, because then I'd be like those VR chat players. I'd go through 20 indexes just to flex. Anyways, let's like play the game. Let's like play the freaking game, guys. Let's like play. You know the video game that I'm meant to be streaming? Let's play it. Where's my freaking controller? What's my... Here it is. I'll put myself here. Maybe a little bit down. I'll try to troubleshoot again next stream, which is tomorrow. What am I streaming tomorrow? I'm streaming Slay of the Spire. I have to make thumbnails for those. You know what? Hold on. Before we get into the game, I'll show you guys my sketches for the thumbnails. because I think you guys would find them interesting. I really like making my own thumbnails. It's so fun. It's so fun. Let me pull this up quickly. Yeah, this is a little behind the scenes moment. I'll go to my game screen. I'll just quickly switch this to Slay the Spire is the best game ever. Okay, see? So this is the Isaac thumbnail. This is the plan for the Isaac thumbnail. We got Monstro, and then we got me over here. And then the Slay the Spire one, I haven't like cleaned up or anything. But the idea is very simple. I just wanted to, I like playing this character. Some people don't find it like optimal or something to play this character, but I don't really care. I like them. And I had the idea of just redrawing this, and instead of like the, I don't know, goat mask, like demon skull, it's just a dog mask and I'm holding bones. I thought it would be cute. I have some other thumbnails in this file because I just kind of reuse them. So there's my monocross thumbnail, my Umusume thumbnail, there's my other Isaac thumbnail, and there's this Isaac thumbnail. I just kind of make them all on the same thing and I color pick from them a lot, you know? Just as an immediate reference point. But this is gonna be peak. It's gonna be peaky. I have no idea what to do for my art thumbnail. Because, like, normally when I have no ideas for what to do for an art thumbnail, I'll, like, slap a piece of art I commissioned and, like, the title of what I'm going to do, like, next to it. But I can't do that for an art stream because otherwise people are going to think I drew the thumbnail when I didn't. How long does it usually take to make a thumbnail? So making thumbnails I find to be pretty easy because I'm not really going super hard on like shading or anything. Like, okay, let's take my Tomono Cross thumbnail as an example. This took me a little bit longer than my regular thumbnails because I have to draw like two kind of complicated characters. Right? Oh my god, I'm sniffy. I'm sniffy because it's like cold in my room. But it was very easy to make this because if I go into the layers, you can see this is its own layer, the carrot, and then there's me, my own layer, and I removed a lot of details. I am kind of naked, but it's like cartoonified nakedness, so it's okay. You know, this expression is very simple shapes, very simple shapes. So it's not really hard to get down, and I'm drawing with a thicker line than I would normally. Like over here, this is my art as well. I drew this. It's just a slice of it. And I just straight up traced over the carrot that I drew in this art to make this. I just straight up traced over it. Because it's my own art. Who's gonna get upset? Not me. Like, why would I get upset? It's my art. And then Tomono Cross, her expression was going to be a little more complicated because I was going to have like her eyes be open, but then I thought, well, I'm looking at the thumbnail from this, all right? I'm looking at the thumbnail from this view. How can I simplify details to just like make it more fun to look at, you know? Like that's what I'm always thinking when I make a thumbnail. Like I always just zoom out And even this is kind of not far enough, because I'm thinking about this being on a phone rather than a computer screen, or like a TV. So I can't zoom out any further in Krita, but I will just literally, I will be all the way over here from my thumbnail, and I'll squint my eyes to see what the most, like, noticeable details are. You know? It also helps because I have a lot of people who make thumbnails for just, like, their job. So I know a lot of people who do that, and I can get advice on what areas I can make more effective. And so far, all the advice has just been, you are doing good. I don't need to help you. Which is, great. Yeah. But, one thing I do try to do is I try to make myself the biggest part of the thumbnail, because I want to make Rio a recognizable character. You know? I want people to look at me and go, wow, that's RioRioRiola. You know? Alright, so let's let's go back to Isaac. Crying boogers. Rio is river in Portuguese. I believe? Okay. So, hold on just a moment. Let me, okay. New run. Let's play, Judas. Yeah, so my name actually comes from a movie that I liked growing up. And believe it or not, there was a point in time where I considered being a bird VTuber. And you might be able to guess what movie I am referring to based off that. So, I really liked the Rio movie. I just really liked the movie with the blue birds. And I thought, you know what? I should be one of those birds. And I should be a VTuber of, like, what are they called? Like, blue something? They're called blue something. I don't even know the name of the bird. I'm such a fake fan of birds. Right? But I considered that being a bird VTuber at one point, and then I realized I kind of didn't know how to draw birds. So I gave up on the idea. I was like, damn, I don't want to draw feathers. Actually. It's like, it's not even called Rio. Like, the bird is not called Rio. Ooh, I got 2 keys. I suffered no loss. Awesome. Yeah, but I feel kind of silly whenever I think about it. And you know what? Maybe I will be a bird VTuber. Maybe we'll magically transform into a bird real quick. Caca! Maybe I truly am a bird. I don't like this item. It's called a Spix Macaw. That's cool. Crow VTuber. There's so many Crow VTubers. I'm actually so startled. I was so startled when I went on Twitter and I saw like 6 Crow VTubers the same day. Damn. I do not like this item that much, but I'll pick it up. I just don't really know how to use this effectively. I really don't know a lot of VTubers. That's fine. I should be the only VTuber that you know. Okay, we gotta lock in really quick. I don't want to lose any of these soul hearts! Because I'm terrible at this game. Okay. 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 And I'm good! And I got more souls! I got more soul hearts! Let's go. Wait, can you re-roll items on pedestals with this glitch? Is that a thing it can do? No, doesn't seem to be able to do that. God, I wish I had more water. I really hate living in like 2-story homes, but it's like the cheapest thing I can get, you know? 2-story homes really suck when the stairs are the scariest things ever, because, like, okay, you might say, Rio, why is living in a 2-story house such a problem? Well, all of the floor is tile, including the stairs. So, if you slip, it's not going to be a fun landing. Like, it's not going to be like, oh no, ouch, on the carpet. It's gonna be, oh, I fucking cracked my head open. Like, cool. Cool, I gotta go to the hospital now. Like, granted, you would probably have to go to the hospital if it was carpet, but with tile? Ow. Yeah, in my old house, the stairs were super short as well. You know? So it wasn't like a bother going downstairs. But in my house currently, the railing is falling apart. So it's like terrifying. I lived in a 2-story home once. My big back hated going downstairs for food and water. Yeah, it sucks. It's like my back already aches all the time, and I hurt like just by standing. Going down and upstairs that are like super hard on my feet. It's like lame as freaking heck. I'm trying to swear less. Not. Okay, I fixed it. I just needed to check if I was recording. I know that YouTube like saves my VODs, and I like that, but I prefer just having the recording for when I do editing, because all of my audio is separated specifically. So I just got hit a lot in this route. But all of my audio in my OBS is separated so I can change the background music. Oh my god. That was my own fault. That was my own fault. That sucks. Yeah. editing videos is much more convenient when you can just have full control over every piece of audio. Like if I wanted to add an effect to my voice, but I didn't want to add an effect to the game's audio, then I could just do that because of this separated audio. I have not seen a single blue rock. This is fucked up. It's real messed. Okay. Okay. Can I? No, I can't. There's just no way of me getting in there. I was like, is there a way I can get to that chest? And I looked and it's just not. Not a single way. I would have to fly. I'm gonna go down and there's just gonna be the item room. Yep! I cleared the entire floor! Damn it! Ooh. Ugh. My nose is itchy. I'm just a small man. Oh yeah, I started playing a Minecraft realm. Yesterday I was on Trim's, my good buddy Trim's stream over on Twitch. I didn't make a big announcement about it or anything, but I was there. It wasn't like an official collab, you know, official collab TM, so I didn't stream my end. Right? But, he has a Minecraft realm that I will be streaming for everybody. So, I will stream on that Minecraft realm, and it's meant to be a forever world. So, I hope it'll be fun. I plan on making a massive factory. Currently, I have destroyed an entire forest with fire and axes, and just kind of completely leveled out the land. So I'm gonna put a massive parking lot there and ruin Mother Nature, and it'll be the best decision of my whole life. You know? Hey, you're in my next thumbnail! Hey Monstro, did you know they're actually internet famous? I bet you didn't. It's all thanks to me, RioRioRiola. You know what's so funny? My dad thinks I'm famous now. It's really funny. So... Okay. Hold on, I gotta itch my nose. My dad follows my YouTube channel and he's my most loyal viewer. Any time I post a YouTube short, he would just send it to me and be like, wow, you're doing so good, or you were so funny in this video, or something like that. And I remember when I had a specific video popping off, he would just text me continuously, like updating me on the statistics and such. And it's genuinely, like, adorable. 'Cause it's like, aw, thank you, Dad. Oh, got a Joker card. Nice. Actually, I wish I cleared 2 rooms before doing this. Oh well. Oh well. But, yeah, it's very sweet. Very, very sweet of him. Though I will say, my dad cannot be my #1 fan. He can be my #3 fan. Because my #1 fan is me. You know, you when you're a streamer, like when you're a YouTuber or whatever, like if you're a content creator, you have to be a little bit like, self-absorbed, right? You gotta be a little bit self-absorbed. Be your #1 fan. Because if you're not your #1 fan, then why are you making content? Why are you doing it? Why? My nose is so itchy. I feel like a mouse. Anytime I go to itch my nose or like wipe it because I'm sniffly and stuff, I just feel like a little mouse. Like, okay. I'm just a mouse, I guess. Ooh, 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 ooh. Nice. Oh, recently, I got reminded, so Miku Expo 2026 is gonna happen, and Flavor Folly made a song for it, which is really incredible because it shows how far, like, English Vocaloid producers have come, you know? Because, like, English Vocaloid producers just kind of wouldn't get really invited to anything, right? Because, you know, Krypton mostly cares about the Japanese audience over the English audience, right? So Japanese producers just kind of get more stuff. And that's fine. Like, it makes sense. They are a Japanese company. You know, their primary audience is in Japan. And just, like, well, probably all over Asia, because they do go to, like, a lot of other countries for Miku events that are primarily in like, Asia and stuff. But, it's mainly Japanese. So I'm pretty happy that Flavor Folly is getting a song. But what I'm not happy about is, I don't get to see it this time. I went to the Miku Expo that happened in Australia, and it was possibly one of the best experiences I had ever had in my whole life. Right? Aside from the vomiting. I think I've talked about the vomiting before. I've talked about it a lot. But something I didn't really talk about when it came to me going to Miku Expo is my experience actually getting the tickets. See, I have never gone to a concert before that was on that big of a scale. And my anger for ticket websites has just grown so much. Like, okay, what the hell do you mean? I have to freaking speedrun entering my credit card information, or you are going to kick me out of buying the ticket that I waited in line for like 3 hours to put me behind like 70 other people. Like, oh my god. And it got even worse. It gets worse. Because I was in line with 50 other people. I got through. Oh, I'm picking the seats that I want. I'm picking the tickets that I want. I'm entering my credit card information. I'm messaging my friend, hey, can you send me the money for your ticket, please, right now, before the website kicks me out? And so she's sending me the money. I enter all my credit card information. I purchase. It doesn't fucking work! And then I get put in line for more tickets, for more! I get put in line again, and I have to go through another 4 hours of waiting to buy these fucking tickets! And I'm in such a bad seat now! And it sucks! And I hear my friend, you know, talking all casual, saying, oh, it's not that hard to buy tickets. And then I stream what I'm fucking doing, and he just looks at it going, Oh. Like, shut up! It is fucking hard to buy these tickets. Like, when I tried, I like Tyler, the Creator. I like Tyler, the Creator. A bunch of my friends do too. I wanted to go see Tyler, the Creator, when he came to Australia. But I couldn't. You wanna know why? Cause the fucking ticket website kicked me out of paying for the tickets and put me behind 2,000 people because I was not fast enough. It also, yeah, bots. Bots also make it worse. There were fucking people reselling those tickets for way too much money. Like, oh my god. It makes me so mad. Competing, like, I don't want to compete with scalpers and people who actually want to go to the concert. Like, fuck, dude. Wanted to pay even no money, but cannot win. And it's like so expensive, like, to get these tickets. It's so expensive. And if you like can't go and you want to resell your tickets, you have to do it in such a weird way, right? Like, you have to go through a specific ticket service that's official and barely functions, and then you have to list a bunch of information, and then there's a chance that if you go and buy tickets from that site, that it's just like a scalper who didn't actually want to go. And then sometimes you go to the concert with the tickets that you bought from the reseller, and they're like, hey, you actually don't own these tickets. And you're like, no, I bought them. They are mine. They are mine and I bought them. It's like, I just hate it. I hate it so much. Why can't going to concerts be easier? Like, what the hell, man? Yeah, that does sound a lot better. How they do. It's like, I don't know anything about, like, okay. This is a weird tangent. But, dude. The food that they sell at, like, sports games, especially in Europe, seems so revolting. Like, I look at this like fucking hot dog that's being sold at a freaking football stadium in Europe, and it's like, we got pickles and green beans. What? And it'll be like, it's fucking 40 quid. Like, oh, okay. Okay. What? Oh, it's 40 quid, mate. Give 40 quid for the slop. They'll be selling like awesome chips or whatever, and then with a side of like vomit. Oh my god. I've seen it. It's just like, we'll give you a beer, and then, the chips and the green sludge. What's the green sludge? It's freaking beans, bro. Like, duh. I should go in the shop really quickly, see if there's any soul hearts in there. I'm pretty wealth pilled. I'm actually pretty wealth. Car battery. That, you know, that might actually be pretty good. Actually might be a pretty good deal. Mr. Moneybags over here, absolutely. Okay. What's that on the wall? I don't know. I think I passed it. Oh, worst boss in the freaking game! You don't wanna know why it's the worst boss in the game? It's just annoying. That's what makes it the worst boss in the game. It's like pooping out these hearts. What the heck? God damn it. Did the hearts, like, take away from his health? Okay. They do. Okay. That makes this a little better. Ah! Come on. Come on. You poopy butt. I'm like a little kid. I'm like, you poopy butt! Ah, damn it, my freaking angel deal. I also used my Joker card. I didn't want to use my Joker card on this. I wanted to just be goated, but apparently I'm a loser. Come on, just reach. More health. Hi, streamer. I'm here. Gotta have the trash talking battles. Absolutely. Okay, let's go to the angel room. What is that? Lazarus's rags. Eternal life? Huh? When dying, revive as Lazarus with 1 less health. Okay. Okay. I don't really like that. But, I'll take it. You know, I actually kind of want to beat the game as freaking Kane, believe it or not. Not Kane. As, this character. What is your name? Is your name Poopy Butthead? Absolutely. Okay. I hate these enemies. Kill you, bastards. Judas. Yeah, it's Judas. Judas. Hi. I like instantly lost my wooden mantle. I hate the poop enemies. I hate the poop enemies because they just charge at you. And they're sometimes just kind of unpredictable. Okay. So that's the worst enemy in the game. Okay, so now it's just a bunch of tiny poos. A little baby poop. Baby poop. I'm so distracted by my nose. I am so unbelievably distracted. good. I'm actually good about going in there. Okay, so this is not any better. You know, I really hope that the Iron Lung movie is good. I really hope it's good. I was just thinking about, like, that, like, because if it's terrible, like, if it's bad, then I'm going to feel like I'm wasting my money when I go see it. Because I will see it. You know, ow! Yeah. I want to go see the Iron Lung movie because I like Iron Lung as a game, and it would be interesting to see it in a movie format. But it's not like I don't trust Markiplier. It's that I've never really, like, just seen him do anything that I'm that impressed with. Like, the only thing I remember Markiplier for is bloody Darkiplier. And that's not exactly something that makes you think, oh yeah, this guy... he'd be an incredible director. Maybe I should be using my active item more! I should be. Oh fuck! I forgot! I'm Lazarus now. I actually fully forgot. Oh my god. Oh, I was like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna itch my nose like a little mouse. Oh god damn it. Just gonna itch my nose like a little mouse. And I just get hit. Do I become Judas again, or am I just Lazarus now? Like, is that just what's going on? Oh, God. Oh, recently, something I find really funny. So, a lot of people... Oh, God damn it. I'm a part of the figure collecting community. I collect a lot of Hatsune Miku, I collect a lot of Anya Forger figures, you know, Spy Family. You know, I like collecting figures. It is very fun, you know? They are pieces of art that look very pretty. Right? But I do have an issue with a lot of people that collect figures. Because there are people who will buy a figure for something that they don't really care about. And I don't understand why. They're like, oh, this, like, Nekopara figure is so cool and pretty to me. You know, like, I really, really liked it, but I don't actually like Nekopara, though. Like, okay? Okay? You're like, I don't like Nekopara, and I think the series is actually immoral and not okay to exist. But I will, however, give the creators money by buying an expensive scale figure from them for $200. Like, what? Why? Why would you buy a product for something you don't like? Like, huh? And there are other times where I'll see someone talk about a figure. Like, I remember I fully believe that it's rage bait. I fully believe that it was rage bait. Because there's no way it could have been real. but I saw someone being like, talking about Lucky Star figures and being like, they're so cute, however, they are completely overrated, and I actually don't even know what they're from. How do you not know Lucky Star? Is it that old? Am I that old of a person to know what Lucky Star is and have, like, watched Lucky Star? Like, what? And in, like, the same sort of TikTok, that person, they started talking about Perfect Blue. This, Perfect Blue Pop-Up Parade that came out. Right? Gorgeous figure. Really nice figure. Right? And then, their comment was, I don't really like this figure, I don't know what it's from, and the pose is very boring. I don't know if you guys have seen the Perfect Blue figure, but it is the exact pose that she does on the fucking poster. Anime is almost 20 years. No. Lucky Star isn't 20 years old. No. It, like, can't be, though. No. Lucky Star can't be 20 years old. There's no way. Came out in 2007? No. What? It's okay, I'm old too. I'm not that old. I'm just retro. I'm just retro. I'm not that old. Just retro. I'm vintage. Okay. Okay. Come on. Just stay. Just stay. Awesome. But like, I don't really understand so many like new anime fans and like, especially in the figure collecting community. Just merch collecting in general. Right? Like, okay. Some people are so weird when it comes to Ita bags, right? So Ita bags, if you don't know what an Ita bag is, it's a pretty simple premise. Pretty easy thing to understand. So an Ita bag is, or it's obviously effective. Cool. Yep. An Ita bag is pretty simple to understand. It's a bag with like a plastic front that you can see through. And what people do is they will put merch of their favorite characters on it. Right? So I own a couple Ita bags. I own a Miku Ita bag, and I have a bunch of Miku stuff in it. I own a cow Ita bag, and I put my favorite idol Paida in it, surrounded by like a bunch of cats, enamel pins and stuff. You know, pretty simple idea to get behind, right? But there are people who feel very strongly about your choices when you have an Ita bag on the internet. I have posted my Ita bag before, and people have told me, hey, that's not an Ita bag because you're dedicating it to multiple characters. What? It's like you can only make an Ita bag for 2 characters if they're from the same series. It's like, this is like a real idol that I'm putting with Hatsune Miku. What's wrong? It's like, well, she's not a Vocaloid, so you can't do that. No, you can! It's like, that's the one rule of Ida bags. Do you even like Ida bags? Are you even a true fan? Look at this LARPer. This person LARPing over here that they like Ida bags. You're not a true fan unless you unless you follow my specific rules that I care about. It's a fucking bag with plastic. It's a bag with plastic covering and a pin cushion inside. What are you talking about? Right? What are you doing? And when it comes to the Japanese community, it gets a little bit more weird, right? I saw this post of somebody posting their Ida bag, and they had printed out official art to put in the Ida bag, and people called them an evil copyright pirate for doing that. What? I promise it is not that serious, guys. I promise you, not that serious. My god, I'm disgusting. Tears down, awesome. I think, like, the Japanese side of the anime community can be a little weird to me. But I think the weirder part is when people are so protective of Japan. They're like, you need to respect Japanese culture. And then what they're talking about is like something that's just not like, what is it? I think that, like, a lot of, like, booby jokes in anime aren't that funny, right? And I remember talking about it in a VTuber server or something, like, just in a Discord server, and someone told me that I was disrespecting Japanese culture. Huh? That's just anime culture. You're conflicting these things. You're making, like, things become obfuscated. It's just so weird how some people are. Yeah, truly freaking nuts. Like, why? Like, I'm sorry, I don't like the pervert trope in anime, but that doesn't mean it's suddenly, like, every freaking Japanese person will be mad at me because I don't like it. Like, dude, oh no, I hate your favorite isekai? Not my problem. It's definitely not Japan's problem either.
Friends till the end.
And I think something that people do that's really disrespectful, like something that is genuinely disrespectful, is that people will take, like, two manga artists, like they'll take Gege Akutami and they'll take Fujimoto, and they'll compare them to each other and be like, Fujimoto is a better artist than Gege Akutami because Gege Akutami is washed. Like, huh? Why are you power scaling the artist? Why are you power scaling art? You should just enjoy it for what it is. Like, I'm not forcing you to like Geigeo Akutami's art, and I'm not forcing you to dislike Fujimoto's art. I like Fujimoto's art, and I like Geigeo Akutami's art. I like both of these artists. But just because they're not up to, like, your standards doesn't mean that they are a bad artist. You know? Like, Geigeo Akutami's not a bad artist. He's just different to what you're used to. You know? He doesn't have a standard anime style. God damn it, I lost my devil deal. Yeah, like they'll make like tier list and stuff. Like, what are you doing? It's like Geigeo Akutami, D tier artist. Oda, S tier artist. Frickin' Togashi, frickin' F tier artist. He's terrible. Like, what are you? What? What?
Two of hearts.
What'd that do? And Punchman Murata, god tier, for real, for real. This artist is a god tier because me specifically like them. Like, why are we putting these artists in tier lists? If you don't like an artist, then just, like, leave them alone, man. This isn't fucking like, oh, Mihawk's painted black sword versus Shank's hockey knots. These are people who work hard over the many years to hone their skills in a creative field. Just ranking them feels like just so weird. It's like, man, you can dislike an artist without power scaling them against your favorite. You know? I'm taking a lot of damage. Where the hell is this guy? Are you fucking kidding me? My least favorite item in the whole game. Bean. Something, that I do like to point out when it comes to Geigeo Akutami's art is that his art has just gotten better. Like, when you look at JJK0, right? Looking at JJK0 and then looking at the latest volumes of Jujutsu Kaisen, it's so clear that he's improved, like, so much. You know? Like, JJK0 honestly is not, like, all the fights are kind of just composed really strangely, you know, in the way that you read them. You know, it's kind of awkward. But then you look at freaking the Culling games and you can see just how much he's just completely leveled up when it comes to, you know, making, like, compositions for fights. Like, he's just gotten so much better, and I think that's really incredible. And then there are people who'll be like, he's actually gotten worse, and it's like, you're just wrong, though. Okay, I'm not a big fan of this room. I'm honest. I think this might be the most evil room in the game. Yep, that's what I expected. That's what I'm gonna make myself a little bit smaller. Saying he got worse is crazy. He's clearly improved. Like, yeah, he has. You know? Like, most mangaka will improve their art as the series goes on. Like, they'll improve art and they'll improve writing. Right? I also, okay. I'm gonna talk about this for a second. I just want to fully focus on this one conversation. So, a lot of people say that Oda's art has gotten worse, right? Like, it's gotten less expressive. And I would disagree. He just had, like, 2 different art styles, right? He's been making One Piece for fucking a decade, right? He's been making One Piece for a really, really long time. And I think a lot of the issues that people are finding with more later chapters of One Piece, with its art, are just the result of him being incredibly old. You know? Like, people will point out, like, oh, you know, this thing, this action is kind of messy or whatever, it, like, doesn't make sense. And it's like, guys, he has been making One Piece, like, weekly for his entire life. Like, I think the man can catch a break for once. He's so old. You know? Give him a break. And it's like, I like One Piece's original art style, you know, from when we started, but I think that the later style, like time skip style, I'm just gonna refer it as time skip and pre-time skip, even though, like, his art did, like, change more rapidly, just so I could have, like, a clearer referral point, I guess. You know, his East Blue art style. You know? Right? So the East Blue art style is good. Like, I do think it looks very appealing, and it's very nice, and I do think, it has, like, I think that it has a lot of appeal, right? But I do think it has a lot of flaws, right? I think that it's less expressive at times, right? I think it's a bit less expressive and exaggerated than how it is now. You know, I like the exaggeration of One Piece. One Piece is very silly. And then in post-time skip, right? Post-time skip art style, a major complaint that people have is the female characters of One Piece just kind of all turning into Nami, right? And I can agree on that, like, somewhat. I think that Robin and Nami look a bit too similar to one another, right? And I think an easy solution would just be, like, giving Robin more sharper features, right? I think Robin having more sharper features and then Nami having more rounded features would make their characters look more distinct. Right? I think that is something that Oda could work on. But I don't think that, like, every female character in One Piece looks like Nami, you know? And I'm talking about, like, the conventionally attractive ones, by the way, not like Big Mom is not conventionally attractive to Oda, right? Like, Big Mom is meant to be a bit ugly to Oda, right? So, like, characters like that do look very different, and I do like those designs. But when it comes to, like, the attractive women of One Piece, I do think that Oda could stand to do a bit more in providing variety in those designs. But I also will say that I just don't think his art sucks. You know? Like, I agree with that point, but I will never agree with people who say that and then say, well, clearly, because of this, that means that Oda is actually a terrible artist. No. No. His coloring is so much better than it was before. Like, his coloring, it's like so shiny and glossy and so cool. You know? Yeah, the women of One Piece are a bit justified by being a bit similar because they have outfits that stand out. You know? Granted, there are some really fucking terrible designs. Like, I think this, like, I forgot her name. She's so, like, boring of a character. But she is meant to be like a big warrior or whatever, and she's just wearing a bra and underwear with gold. And I think that's probably the worst design Oda has ever made. Yeah, just because they stand out doesn't mean they're the best. And I think if I were to design redesign Robin, I would give her sharper features, and I would give Nami rounder features, but I would also make Robin very tall. I would want Robin to just be very tall. Like, I want her to be taller than, like, basically all of the Straw Hats aside from Frankie. You know? And then I would want her to have short hair, because I like the short hair, you know? I'd want her to have her short hair. And then, for Nami, I would want Nami to be short, but I want Nami to compensate for her short height by wearing, like, ridiculously high heels that are just completely impractical. Because Nami's kind of somewhat vain. You know? I would like it if Nami was somewhat vain. Yeah. And I would want Robin to wear, like, high fashion and, like, uniform style outfits, you know? Something that shows that, like, she's just a diva. You know, she's in charge of this situation. Right? Like, Robin's gonna be dressed like a runway model. Okay? But she's gonna be, like, sleek and, like, gorgeous and, like, sexy and beautiful. Right? And then Nami could wear, like, very summery outfits and very glamorous outfits, like glitz and glam. So Nami could wear something casual, you know? She could wear something very casual that's just, like, cutesy, but also kind of hot and, like, sexy, right? And then the thing that you don't notice about Nami is that she's absolutely decked out in jewels, in gold. Like, she's got bangles, she's got earrings. You know, she's got necklaces, she's got all of this glitz and glamour. But you can't notice because she's distracting you from it. You know, with, like, charming, with, like, her charm. Yeah. I think the idea with Nami is that she looks like a girl next door type of character. But in reality, she's like, I'm gonna take all of your money and kill you. Well, not kill you. You know? She's very obvious about her love for jewels. But she also hides it just a little bit. I'd like to see Robin in darker goth outfits and Nami in bright outfits, like complete opposites. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting at. But I think that I wouldn't go like goth for Robin, because I would want Robin to have accessories that give you a hint about how kind of cute and childish she is. Because Robin thinks like Robin thinks like of really cute, adorable things, right? She really likes Chopper, and I feel that she could have something like just a kitty cat or whatever, like a little kitty cat on her shirt or something that represents that cuteness, you know, that Robin has. Because Robin is like mysterious on the outside, but on the inside she's just like, I love kitties and puppies and all of my friends. Yeah. She is also still like smart, I will say. Okay, no secret room. I should have used that a little bit earlier. Rio, I'm stupid, I'm dumb, it's smelly dumb. Don't worry. We could all be smelly dumb and Isaac. So how else would we be? Yeah, she's like a big nerd. And I think showing off like the cute nerdiness would be super adorable. Also, I would give Robin glasses. I would give Robin glasses, like, all the time. She either has, like, a big statement pair of glasses or a big statement hat. You know? There's never a moment where Robin wouldn't be wearing something that's, like, a big piece of her outfit. You know? Forgot to use this. Kinda don't need to use it, honestly. I just like think it would be super adorable. Yeah. Boop, boop, boop. I might quickly get some water, because I am kind of thirsty. I probably should have gotten water before stream. Oh yeah, I had the most annoying time with my prescription medication, right? It's so weird. So I go to my doctor, I'm like, hey, I need my prescription, can I please have it? And he's like, yeah, you can have your prescription, here it is. And so he gives me a prescription for a pack of 3, right? A pack of 3. That's what I'm used to getting. You know, that's pretty normal. Not a crazy thing for me. Right? But then I go to the pharmacy. I take my prescription, I give it to them, and they tell me, like, oh, we don't have this. We only have the 4-pack. Do you have a prescription for the 4-pack? I'm like, no, I only have a prescription for the 3-pack. And so they're like, okay, we can't give you the 4-pack, and we can't give you the 2-pack, so you'll have to go somewhere else. I'm like, okay, I'll go somewhere else. And so I go to the next pharmacy that's across the street. And I'm like, okay, do you guys have this? Do you guys have the 3-pack of my medication? And they're like, we actually only have the 4 and the 2-pack, which we can't give you because you need a prescription for specifically those. And I'm like, a little frustrated, like, oh, okay, I see what's going on here. right? Like, okay, man. So I'm like, okay. I leave the pharmacy, I go to the next one. I give them my prescription, and they tell me, well, I don't actually have your prescription at all. We do not have the 3-pack, we only have the 4 and the 2. But you know what? She then takes my prescription and says, hey, what's your phone number? Writes my phone number on the back after I tell her, and says, okay, we'll call you when we get it in stock. I need to take this medication daily. I need to take this medication every day. And she has just taken my prescription meds. My prescription for my medication. What do I do? And so I wait a day. I see if she calls me back the next day because she said she would call me tomorrow because that's when they're meant to get it in. I receive no call. And no message. Nothing. Not a single sign of communication. I'm like freaking out, like, okay, I just went to the doctor to get my prescription. I really, really don't want to go back and do that all again. Right? It's annoying. It's annoying for me. I'm just gonna wait another day, see if they call. And then I wait another day. No call, no text, nothing. So, I decide enough is enough. I go to the doctor. I get my prescription done. It's another 3-pack. Oh no, none of the pharmacies around me have this 3-pack. None of them have it. And so I have to wait in the lobby for another 3 hours to talk to my doctor again. And he's like, what's the fuss? What's the issue? I thought you already got your prescription. I just gave it to you. And then I have to tell him, hey, that's literally just not in stock. It's not in stock. They do not carry it anymore. They do not have the 3-pack. Please give me the 4-pack. And then he says, are you sure? And I'm like, yes, I'm sure. I need the medication every day. I need it. I need it every day in order to not feel pain. And he's like, but are you sure though? Because you're on a 3-pack. You should get a 3-pack. Just go to a pharmacy like here. And I'm like, I don't have a car. I cannot do that. And so after I argue with him for a little bit, he finally gives me the goddamn 3-pack, 4-pack that I was frickin' begging for. And then I get to the pharmacy and they're like, hey, we don't have the 4-pack. We have the 3-pack. Do you want the 3-pack? I'm gonna kill everybody in this room. So, after being told they do in fact have the 3-pack, now and that they don't have the 4-pack, I have to go to the next pharmacy and then I get a call. Hey, we have your fucking prescription. We have your 3-pack. Come get it. I'm gonna cry. Like, I'm just gonna cry. Both pharmacies that I have gone to have finally gotten the 3-pack, but I just got the 4-pack meds, and none of them have the 4-pack meds. None of them have the 4-pack meds anymore. What happened in those 2 days? What happened? Did they throw all of them out? What the fuck? Sorry, I bought all the 4-packs. Fuck you. But I got so fed up at this point that I was like, no, I got a prescription for a 4-pack. I am going to get a 4-pack. And so I went to the 4th pharmacist that was super, super far. I took a fucking Uber to get there. It was super, super far. God damn it, I died. I took an Uber to get to the next pharmacist, which was like 20 bucks. And then I go to the pharmacist, and they finally fucking have the medication that I want. So they finally have the medication that I want. You know, they give me the 4-pack, and I'm expecting this to be like $200, okay? Because whenever I paid for the 2-pack or the 1-pack, it would be $80, okay? It would be $80. So I go, I'm like expecting this to be incredibly expensive, but it's gonna last me a while and I need it, so it's worth it, right? And they're like, okay. Give us $20. What? $20? Yeah, $20. Are you sure? Yeah, it's $20. Yeah. You know, like it's on the box. And I look at the box, it says $20. What do you mean? It's $20. Have I been buying the more expensive box that comes with less medication for no fucking reason? And I find out it's because of my concession card. It's like I'm not really sure what it does. But I find out it's because of my concession card. And I immediately discover that the last pharmacy that I was buying this medication from just wouldn't accept my concession card for absolutely no reason. And I was getting completely ripped off for like 2 entire years. So I don't go there anymore. I don't go there anymore. God damn it, I got killed again. Let's play a different character. We'll play a bit of Magdalene, but really quickly, I'm going to get some water. Water time. working at stuff with your pharmacy is like when your printer is out of magenta or cyan. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Gaming. Okay. Oh yeah. So I'm going to really quickly check something. Do. Bad. Okay. So last year I pre-ordered a gift for for one of my friends. Okay? And they have just gotten the gifts now, like she's just gotten them. And something that's really funny about it is ever since I pre-ordered them, which keep in mind, I pre-ordered these plushies back in like October of 2025, okay? And I am a huge blabbermouth. Whenever I get somebody a gift, I immediately want to tell them what it is and know what the reaction will be. Like, anytime it's Christmas, I really struggle to keep my mouth shut on whatever it is. Right? I really try, because I just get so excited about them opening the gift and about them being happy that I just completely spoil the surprise, right? So, hold on, more water. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, but so I got a gift for my friend's birthday. You know, she was quite happy and excited. I did have to tell her one of the gifts, right? So that she would know vaguely what I was shipping to her house, right? Because I needed her address, you know? I can't go to another fucking continent and give it to her in person, right? But I wanted to get her something nice. So there's these Uma Musume plushies that were on pre-order. And her favorite Uma Musume character is Agnes Tachyon. And her second favorite is Jungle Pocket. Okay? And I had gotten her both a Tachyon plush and a Jungle Pocket plush. But I didn't tell her about the Jungle Pocket. I wanted it to be a big surprise for her. Right? So when she opened it up, she was like, oh, it's both of them! And was super happy about it. Right? But because I am such a huge blabbermouth, right? Every single time that I would go and check on the pre-order to see if it had shipped out, or not, I would almost completely spoil the surprise. Anytime I went to talk about it. And also, I really wanted to tell literally everybody about what I had just done, because I felt like such a good friend, you know? See, this is why I'm a dog VTuber. Because I want to be like, oh, I want to be praised. I want to be praised for good things that I do. Alright? You know, I'm a good boy. And it's really hard to keep secrets because I want praise for doing something nice. Like, I want to be, like, praised and told, oh, you're so nice and you're so lovely and I really love this gift and I'm so happy. I really want to hear those words and to see their face go like, you know? And so anytime I would talk about it to somebody in a Discord call, I would just have to stop myself from mentioning the full gift because I was so terrified that somebody else would slip up. Because my friends are also terrible at keeping secrets. Like, I remember one Christmas, I had gotten somebody a gift, alright? And they had told me about it before, you know, they said like, oh, you know, you can get it off this website, it goes on sale a lot, it's really nice, and I love it, you know? I've always thought about getting it for myself, but it's a really, really expensive gift, right? And so, I think instantly in that moment, like, oh, I should get that. I should get that for you. For Christmas, right? It's a very obvious gift. It's very clearly what they want. And so I get the gift, I order it, I send it to their house, and then I go to their house and I wrap it and I tell them like, oh, don't open it until Christmas. Right? Like, I do all that. And he has no idea what the gift is. He has not got a single clue. All he vaguely knows is that it's probably a book. It's probably a book. That's all he vaguely knows. Right? And then, my stupid blabbermouth, right before Christmas, on the night of Christmas Eve, I say, I'm really happy I got this, especially because I got it on sale. And then he just knew. Then he just knew what it was. Just based on me talking about how I got it on freaking sale! God damn it! He remembered! He remembered our conversation! And I was so mad. I do that so much. Yeah, but he figured it out, like, so quickly. But you know what's good? You know what's good? About, such a chud ruining his own gift. I feel like such a chud. I feel like such a chud. But, I'm just so bad. I call oopsie poopsie on that. I'm just so bad at giving gifts. Because it's like, if I know what will make you happy, and I know that I can give it to you as a surprise, I will just fumble and ruin the surprise. Like 90% of the time. But if I'm not sure what you want, I'll just like directly ask you. You know, and that's like less fun. Like directly asking somebody what they want as a gift for like Christmas or their birthday is marginally less fun, but it's kind of also hypocritical because for my birthdays, I like much prefer buying gifts for myself, like you just give me money and then I buy something for me. You know? I mean, the surprise you got me was, for me, was good. Yeah, see, there's the tachyon. Little bitch. Because, like, if I give you a gift as a surprise and then you don't like it, I'm just gonna feel so awful. You know? I do have a funny story about a surprise gift that I got for my eldest sibling, though. For Christmas, I gave my old IT professor a pillow that looks like an inflated battery. That's funny. Sorry, I will play the game. I'm drinking a lot of water right now. I just have a Powerade bottle that I fill up with water. I think it's fine to do that. Like, I do have a water bottle, right? I got gifted one for Christmas by my friend's mom, right? It's very cute. It's covered in like strawberries and it's like metal stuff. Right? And it keeps your drink super cold. It's like a thermos or whatever. But every time I drink out of it, it just tastes like plastic. So I really actually hate drinking from it. Have you seen the $2,000 giant Agnes Taculum plush? I have. Because someone DM'd me being like, Rio, can you get this for me? I said no. That's too much money. The only way that I will like ever buy something like that is if it's for me. I'm stitching and tacking on pocket together. I wonder who that one. Wonder who that was. It was you. It was you. Yeah, but I do have a funny story. I do have a real funny story. So, when I was super young, I would be given like $20, $40 for Christmas to buy gifts for my siblings, right? It's a nice thing that me, my sisters, and my dad would do, right? A very nice and cute thing. You know? So I would get like a gift that I know that my older sister would really like. Because my older sister and me are much closer in age than my eldest sister. Right? Because my eldest sibling is in her like 30s. Okay? She's in like her 30s right now. So I, as a 5-year-old, had no idea what a teenager would want. I had no clue. What does a teenager like? I know she likes One Piece. I know she likes Bleach. But I don't see any One Piece or Bleach around. So what do I get her for Christmas? Right? I really struggled getting her a gift on Christmas. Like every single year. But with my other sibling, I just wouldn't struggle at all because we liked the same things. You know? So super easy to get a gift from one sibling, and then the other it's like, you are a millennial, and I am Gen Z. I have no idea what you want. I have no clue. I am 4. I am 4 years old. I don't know. And so, my default to get gifts for my siblings was to go into EB Games, right? Because they'd have video games for around $40, $20 or whatever. You know, stuff on the DS, stuff on the PlayStation, stuff on the computer. You know, back in the good days of video game stores, right? Back when it was back when there were no Funko Pop walls covering every single fucking corner of the EB Games, right? And so I got my other sibling an Adventure Time mug. You know, I thought she would really like that, and she did. She likes the Adventure Time mug, and she still has it to this day. That's how I know she liked it, right? But for my other sibling, no clue. I'm 4 years old. I don't know what to get for a millennial. I don't know. And so I head over to the video game section because I'm like, oh, I'll get my sister a video game that she would like to play. And my little kid brain immediately latches onto Little Big Planet 2. And I see it in my hands. And I turn to my dad saying, "This is totally what my eldest sibling wants." Yep. And my dad is like, "You sure she wants that? Isn't that the game that you play?" And I'm like, yep. My eldest sibling plays this video game. You should definitely get it for her as a gift from me. And so I buy this game for myself with the vague knowledge that my eldest sibling has played it at least once. Right? So I buy the game. My dad, he gets the receipt, he saves it, puts it into like a little booklet or whatever. And I'm telling him like, "Oh, you don't need to keep that because we're never gonna return it. It's not gonna happen. Freaking, she's so totally gonna love it, Dad. You know?" And my dad's like, "Okay, you're sure." But he keeps the receipt. Keeps the receipt because he does not trust me. So we get home, we wrap the gifts, it's Christmas time. Everybody's opening stuff up. I'm getting like Barbies and Littlest Pet Shops, and like my sister opens Adventure Time mug, is like, "Oh my god, this is so awesome." And then it comes time for my eldest sibling to open her gift from me. And she opens it up, immediately looks disappointed, and then turns to me saying, "You bought this for yourself, didn't you?" "No, I didn't buy it for myself. I bought it because I thought that you would like it." It's like, no, you didn't. You bought this for yourself. You want to play this game. And then I just like go, but I thought you would like it. So she gives me a hug and is like, "It's okay." And the next day, my dad and my eldest sibling go back to EB Games and exchange the game for Lego Batman. A game that she actually plays and still owns. So technically, it is a gift from me. You know, you wouldn't own Lego Batman without me getting Little Big Planet. I don't know why I didn't think that Lego Batman was the obvious option, because we had every single other Lego game, and she 100%ed all of them. Like, we had all of the Star Wars Lego games, we had the fucking, like, pirate one. I don't remember the movie. But we had that, we had Indiana Jones, we had a shit ton of Lego, just stuff, and she would have a bunch of it in her room. It's like, it should have been way more obvious to me that she wanted Lego Batman. Yeah. But you know what extra sucks? What extra sucks is that now that we're both adults, you know, I'm not 4 years old, she's not a teenager, right? It has just gotten so much harder to get gifts for her, because now that she's an adult, she's not like, because now that she's an adult, and she's like a regular adult, so she grows out of childish hobbies. Like, she's not, "Oh, I'm actually going to collect 1 million Pokemon plushies." Right? "I'm actually going to collect 1 million Pokemon plushies like me." Right? She doesn't have that mentality. She's like, "Well, I have a job now. I have, like, a dog. I'm looking to get married." Like, stuff. Right? Like, I don't know what to get her. I only know her interest from when she was like 13. What the hell, you stream on YouTube? I told you, what? I told you I stream on, unless I told somebody else. Whoops. I started streaming on YouTube because it's kind of way better. Way better. Hi, Benny. Dude, water's so good. It feels kind of cursed to look at, like, this Powerade bottle that was filled with, like, liquid red. And now it's just water. Like, 4 electrolytes, Powerade, berry ice, official sports drink of FIFA, sugar, and that's got, like, a health rating of, like, 1 star. Okay. Let's, like, play the video game. I actually, hold on. I'm kind of gross feeling. I like the blue Powerade. It's like the shield potion for Fortnite. Yeah! Dude, wait. I should do an arts and crafts stream where I just, like, make it a big chug jug. Make a big chug jug. Where's my deodorant? I smell kind of bad. Because I'm a gamey. Where's the video? Okay. Hello. Toggle really adorable. Yes. Where'd my cat go? Hello. There she is. Okay. Let's like play the game. I'm really Magdalene. I almost said Magdalene. What is this? Bum friend. Little bum friend? Oh, hello, Aki. You went on up on my lap? You went on my lap? Oh, you went on my lap. Oh, she's so cute. And she's messing with my face tracking. YouTube Studio captures kitty cats that are super adorable? Have they made a VTuber software for cats yet? Can I make my cat a VTuber? I want her to stream with me. Oh, she's so cute. Don't worry, I'll pet you. I will pet you. Don't worry. Oh, she is making it very hard to play video game. If not, I hope they're working on it. Yeah. Can I? Are these the ones that I can push? Oh no, Bum Friend is gonna collect them. I remember, Bum Friend like is a better version of one of those other ones. Unidentified pill.
Experimental pill.
Ooh. Neat. Oh, you are oh, you're licking me. You're licking me. It's very ticklish. It's very, very ticklish. Oh, it's so ticklish. Okay. Okay. You want out? She heard one of the other cats like outside my door begging to get in, but I can't let that cat in my room. I can't let Skittles in my room because he pees on my clothes when he's scared. So yeah, I'd prefer not. Also, 2 item rooms? That's beautiful. I love it. Yeah, cats are kind of weird sometimes. Like, okay, man, you gonna pee all over my clothes? That's kind of not cool. See, I'm smart. So, like, I guess that's better than Yumheart? I don't know. You're so smart, thank you. What's the Emperor do? Oh yeah, teleport to the bathroom. I kind of want to take that instead of Yumheart, but I also like Yumheart. Wait, does it make my evil go up? It makes my evil go up. I'm gonna take the Book of Revelation. I think it'll give me a better chance of like getting like devil deals and angel deals and stuff. It's the Holy Bible that like kills mom. Yeah. I agree. I agree. I agree, pretty. Same brain cell. Yep, bum friend. I think because bum friend has been with me since this floor, like the beginning, I'm gonna just let him take all the money and not really worry about shops. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god! I'm just a little bum. I'm just a little bum. I'm just a little chuddy bum. I'm just chuddy. That's enough. Dude, the Barbie movie was so fire. I remember seeing it in the theaters. I was so happy. So super happy. I was so soup. Dude, I haven't had soup in a while. Okay, I actually haven't had soup in a while. It's for an amazing reason. It's a stupid meme. Yeah, but I haven't had soup in a while because, like, something my dad would do, like when I still lived with him and stuff, and he took care of me because I was like a little itty bitty baby and whatnot, right? Something my dad would do, to get me food, is he would buy a lot of the same thing that he knew that I liked, right? Especially if it was non-perishable. Just so I would be able to just cook for myself instead of me having to just wait for him to get home, like at 4 a.m. You know? It's a smart thing to do. You know, get something easy for your child to cook or warm up. And soup and 2-minute noodles are a good option for that, right? They're both pretty good options for getting like a good meal to just like fill your stomach, right? And I really liked these chunky soups with like a bunch of meat in them, and I really loved eating them. They were so delicious and they were so yummy. And so my dad one day came home with about 200 of them. And I had to eat all of them because the meat in them would expire, so they weren't non-perishable. So for almost an entire year, I ate nothing but chunky meat soup. Every single day. So, I kinda got a bit sick of soup. Like, so many people, they come at me with this hypothetical. They're like, oh, would you rather, like, cut off your arm or eat your favorite food every day for the rest of your life? It's like, I would cut off my arm. I don't know what to tell you. I have lived the life of eating the same thing every single day, and I'm good. I don't want that. No. No. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm good. I'm alright. I would just starve. I would just straight up cut off my arm. I would rather cut off my arm and lose a limb than eat only soup for the rest of my whole days. Oh my god. I hate this boss. He just like charges at you and spawns flies, which are super fucking annoying. Like, why, man? My least favorite enemy in the game. Apparently this enemy, not this horseman, but the fly dudes are in Mugenics. So like Mugenics is a connected universe to the world of Isaac. Like they're the same world. But I don't know, I could be pulling that out of my asshole. As one does. Oh my god, I'm itchy. Being itchy sucks. Okay, 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 okay. I don't want to lose my health. I don't want to lose my health. I'd rather live than lose my health and die. But I just got hit. Shit. I hate this fucking guy. I have to dodge this like it's freaking Toho. Toho Project. I need to play Toho. But I don't know what the fuck to do for like Toho. Oh, Cuba meat. This could be awesome. This could be awesome. This could be epic. This could be gamer. If I get another Cuba meat, I'm like halfway to Isaac. Isaac? I'm halfway to Meat Boy. Okay, easiest boss in the game. Only hard part about this boss is my skill issue? Skill? Oh, I'm getting caught in a corner! Oh, no! I did the thing. God damn it. I did the thing. I feel like I would really like Toho. But it's kind of confusing to engage with Toho, right? So many people are like, well, just play the game, right? But I want to know the story and that, whatnot. So, and a lot of people have like personal headcanons of what characters are like, and I don't know them, and I just, man. I think it's just in general kind of harder to be a fan of a lot of media nowadays, because okay. Yeah, there's so much fan-made lore that I actually can't follow all of the official lore. You're right. So Toho can kind of be hard, a little hard to get into. You know? And I think for like most fandoms, like I get conjoined Bookworm. Just gonna use this. Part of me kind of wants to get the Bible so I can kill Mom with the Bible. So I don't know if I've unlocked it on this character. I think it's just the regular run. I don't think I've unlocked fighting Satan and Isaac yet on Madeline. You know? I've definitely unlocked it on... What's his face? On, I'm trying to remember his name. I actually can't. He's the one that has 2 lives. Just so people know. I unlocked that, and I unlocked, Bethany, which is super freaking cool. Bethany is such a weird character to play. But she's fun. Okay. Being kind of a wuss, while fighting this guy. I'm being a little bit of a wuss, you know. It's okay. Being a wuss, it's alright. Yeah, but what I was saying is, it's kind of hard to get into a lot of fandoms, you know? Like, whether it's a video game, or it's an anime, or a manga, blah blah blah. It's kind of hard to get into fandoms for one specific reason, right? And it's because when you're just starting out in a fandom, so many people are going to just call you a LARPer or some stupid shit like that because you didn't know something about the thing you're interested in. They're like, oh, instead of being a LARPer, instead of you actually being a new fan, you are actually a LARPer. And you were pretending to be a fan of this media because you don't know all the things that I know about it. Like what? You only just started and became a fan of this thing in 2020 and not 2001 like I did? Well, you're a LARPer. You're a fake fan. What? What am I meant to do, man? How do I satisfy you in your deranged opinions? I hate this room. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, like I really love Vocaloid, but I feel so disconnected from so much of the Vocaloid community entirely because I stopped having an interest in Vocaloid briefly in like 2015-ish, right? I can't really remember the exact date, but I remember there's a point in my life where I was just like, okay, I need to repress all of my nerdy interest so that people won't bully me, right? That was my mentality behind it. So I threw Vocaloid away, I threw My Little Pony away, I threw so much of the things that I love in the gutter because I wanted to appeal to just like regular people and have a regular life, right? It's kind of sad, right? So there's a point of disconnect in when it comes to Vocaloid and when it comes to My Little Pony, because I am technically a veteran fan, right? I have been a fan since these things, like, were created. I have been a fan since Miku started existing, right? I was there in the early days of Vocaloid content, and I was there with the stupid jokes that we would all make, the cringe, you know? But now I'm back again, and I'm saying, and if I get a single thing wrong, I'm treated like I'm a fake fan who doesn't know anything. When technically, I'm not a new fan at all. Like, I've probably been a fan longer than that fucking person, than the people who talk to me and tell me that I'm a fake fan have, you know? It just feels ridiculous. Yeah. Something I also kind of hate, the attitude towards Vocaloid now, is that it's so, like, it's so many of, like, what is it? Blah 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 blah. I'm trying to think of my words. I feel like that I stopped being a hardcore fan like that a decade ago and can't keep up with the new stuff. Yeah. It's like, dude, I went to conventions in like fucking what? I went to conventions in like 2010 and I freaking like cosplayed. You don't get to talk to me saying that I'm actually not a nerd. Like, you're not actually a real freaking nerd, you're just a faker. Like, huh? Huh? What are you doing? What's happening here? Like, sorry, you don't actually like Pokemon because you didn't play this one Pokemon game. I hate you. Like, dude, I had a Game Boy. I had a Game Boy. I play Pokemon Yellow. Okay? I play Pokemon Yellow. Of the night, it was fun being here, hoping to be back. I will stream tomorrow. I'll be playing Slay the Spire, a freaking awesome game. Love it so much. And something I hope won't happen is the pretentious Slay the Spire players coming into my chat. I've had it happen before, I don't want it to happen again. Because I really like the game. God damn it. I'm so bad. I shouldn't have picked that up. I should have, I'm just gonna open this chest. Fuck it. Fuck it! I found the item room, okay. I think I've cleared the floor. There's no point in going to the shop because I have little bum friend. I have my little bum. He's putting creep on the ground instead of vomit. God. Worst enemy in the game? No, the host is definitely the worst enemy in the game. I just also hate these spiders. The coin eater. My little bum friend needs the money. Fuck. My devil deal. See, this is like... That's why I hate these enemies, because like... They're just... I just find them so unpredictable. Ah! And there's more spiders! The tiny... I'm just trying my best to not die. One thing I that does seem kind of hypocritical of me is, okay, I'm gonna rant a little bit about this. So I like comics, right? I like comics, but I hate the Marvel Rivals community because so many of them are so like brain dead, you know? Like, I don't want to feel like I'm elitist, but if you're gonna like draw Marvel Rivals characters or whatever, like if you like Marvel Rivals but you haven't really looked at anything else of the characters in that game, I'm sorry, but I don't think that you're really a fan of the character, you know? Because in Marvel Rivals, it's just gameplay, and there's not really anything story-based or character-based in any way, shape, or form, you know? Like, if you're gonna be drawing fan art of Psylocke, I feel like I would like you to take an interest in her character outside of, oh, she is so sexy, I'm gonna ship her with Venom for no reason. Like, your brain is so, like, goon-pilled. You need to look past the goon-pilledness and then look at Psylocke as a character and see how, like, cool and interesting she can be. Okay, please? Like, but it's like, I also get the perspective that, you know, comics are pretty hard to get into. You know? For a lot of people, comics can be super, super difficult to get into because they are so expensive, one. They're so expensive, one, and two, it's kind of confusing when it comes to where you start reading. Right? Yeah, they only like Marvel Rivals, not like the actual Marvel characters. They just don't care. They just want a goon. Wish I saw that earlier. But it's like, if you want to get into reading comics, it can be very difficult because there are so many different, like, first comics. Like, a lot of people will say, like, oh, just read from the beginning, you know? Like, read from 001. But then I go and I see, like, Superman, and there's actually, like, 4 different 001 issues, you know? There's so many, like, one issues, like, issue ones of comics, because the series gets rebooted all the time. Like, DC and Marvel's universes constantly get rebooted because they want to maintain interest in these characters while also not really changing the status quo. Right? That's why, like, Peter Parker is eternally alone and can't get married to fucking Mary Jane ever. Right? That's why he can never settle down and grow up and have a family, because Marvel editorial doesn't like that. They want these characters to be eternal. And the most recognizable thing, the most recognizable image of Peter Parker is generally when he's like a teenager. Or like just a 20-year-old. He never gets to be 30. Give me a 30-year-old Spider-Man. Yes, some of them give me like different range and whatever. You know, you gotta read this before that to understand the start of this comic. You gotta read that. You know what it took to understand, like, X-Men? It took watching, it took reading from, like, the 70s, the 80s, and the 60s. It took reading all those like, all of those decades of comics to truly understand these characters. And who they are, and what they are, and what they do, and what's happening in the story now. It just took a lot. I'm not meant to pick those up. I forgot. My bad, bum friend. I will give you all of the money in the world. Not big enough ocean. Poo. Yeah, but getting into comics compared to getting into manga is way more difficult. And that's why the Ultimate and Absolute series that they're doing at DC and Marvel just worked so well, right? Because they're an entirely new universe. They're disconnected from the rest of Marvel and DC. You know? So they were super easy to start because a lot of the characters were just entirely new. And you didn't have to know anything about Superman, you didn't have to know anything about Spider-Man, or nothing. You just had to know vaguely who Spider-Man was, and vaguely who Iron Man was. You know? And most people will know who Iron Man is, and they'll know who Batman is, And then they'll read Absolute Batman and go, wow, he's like instead of being a rich guy, he's a poor guy, you know? And he's just like super jacked and whatnot. Like, oh, in this, Superman was never Clark Kent. He was just Kal-El, and he lived on Krypton for the majority of his life instead of, you know, being sent to Earth. You know, like he knew his parents and all this. Yeah, Ash Ketchum is just gonna be the same age forever. It's like sad, but I do appreciate that they rebooted the Pokemon anime to just focus entirely on original characters for like the most part. Because they're creating a much more interesting series. I don't need an anime that just tells me the game story, you know? I would prefer an anime that tells me its own story. I am so weak. So weak sauce. But I would just prefer Okay. My bad for fucking trying. Try to do the diagonal thing, it just didn't work. God damn it. Oh, this just gets me money for bum friend. What a horrible night to have a curse. At least this gets me money for bum friend. Bum friend! Oh, bum friend! Gets me all the money! Give me all the money in the world. It didn't give me any money for bum friend. That's poo. Oh my gosh. Some of these worm effects are not awesome, but I think it's better to have this because it can give me tears and range up occasionally. Okay, if it wants to give me an effect that's fucking normal. Thanks. Okay. Just die. Just die. Awesome. So cool. I'm so Sigma. Okay, I would need 2 bombs for this. Okay, nothing. Boss room. Still haven't found the item room. It's gonna be like all the way back at spawn. And I'm gonna be so mad. I'm betting that's what it's going to be. I am so betting. And I'm just gonna be depressed. It's gonna be like, god damn it. But I'll go up first. It could be up. It's not. God damn it. I'm so bad at this game. Can't see. Come on. Get in a place where I can shoot you, you bastard. You stupid bitch. Item room. Oh, let's go. Oh shit. I fucked up. Oh, 8-inch nails. That's nice. I think I might get rid of the worm now. How do I do it? What's the keybind for getting rid of it? It's like I'm using keyboard, by the way. I know it. You know, I'm a liar. It looks like I'm using controller, but I'm actually using keyboard because it looks cuter. I need more water. I kind of wish I had like one of those big hamster jugs just next to me. We just do a little souk on the hamster jug. You know? Like, you guys get it. Just like a little big hamster jug next to you filled with water. And then you could just kind of look at what you're doing and then go. Z button. I don't know how to do it. I gotta look it up. Trinket, drop, keybind, Isaac. It's control for 3 seconds. Okay. Awesome. Cool, cool, cool. Okay. Ooh. Or just go to the menu instead of something. Well, don't worry, I did that. I'm a smart little cookie. Can't get that. Kind of poopy. It's kind of stinky. Oh, annoying enemy. Ah! Hate him. I don't like you and your pee. I'm not a big fan. Just gonna let you know, I'm not a huge fan of you, man. You're just kind of an annoying boss. And you're lame, and you suck. And I don't like you. Yeah. Throw your tantrum. God, I really want to play Deadlock. What really sucks about God, I didn't remember if that would damage me or not. I thought it was just like creep or something, but no, it is a damage thing. God, be careful of these freaking eyeballs. Come on, just die. Okay. Okay. Did I seriously not get a fucking devil deal? It's more annoying than that boss. I just think most bosses in Isaac are actually kind of annoying. Mother's watching. Fucking damn it. I had an 88% and you're telling me like I didn't fucking get the I really want to get good at like a video. God damn it. I really want to get good at a competitive video game, right? Like I really want to. It seems like something I would have a lot of fun with. But I think a big problem I keep having is I actually can't fucking tell whether or not I'm improving. And I don't exactly, like, I know what I'm doing wrong, right? In most of the... Okay, we need to stop yapping. So I really want to get good at Deadlock, right? I think Deadlock is a really cool game, and getting good at Deadlock would mean, like, so much to me, right? But the way the rank system works, I just am so confused. You know? It just feels like I'm constantly ranking down instead of actually progressing in the game ever. And I can't tell if it's my fault or if it's my team's fault. Because people in this game can be pretty stupid. Like, they can be pretty not smart. You know? So it's just this weird line where I'm like, Okay. I don't know. Am I good at the game or am I terrible? Do I suck or am I the greatest? I don't know.
Experimental pill.
Holy shit, that guy whipped out. Crazy. I think this is a good run that I'm having. But like, in most competitive games, I can't tell if I'm being held down by my bad team or if I'm being held down by my own skill. And I feel like Deadlock, it's kind of a bit of both. But I need to blame somebody. And I don't really want to blame myself. Am I seriously going to die? Okay. Like, man, why can't I just like wish on a star and be amazing at League of Legends and make a shit ton of money entering tournaments? You know? And I also just can't kind of get, I've tried to get good at playing rhythm games, but I find so much difficulty in rhythm games as well. I think rhythm games can be unbelievably difficult. And I just don't understand what's really holding me back when playing them. You know? Like, is it an issue with my controller? To me? I can't tell. And I know there are people that, like, hire coaches for these games, but I feel like I can't trust it, you know? There's also the issue of people just murphing. Yeah, skill gap stuff. Man, I just want to be good at a video game I enjoy playing. So I can have pretty, like, consistently good games rather than constantly, like, sucking ass. Oh my god, I hate these enemies. I'm just getting so lucky. I should, I'm getting so lucky with the soul heart stuff. Go on that. We gotta get you. Get me what? Kill me? Item room. Oh my fucking god. I didn't want to blow up that. I wanted to spend all my money on it. I'll get that for bum friend. Go eat up, bum friend. Oh my god! I'm saved. Typical noob behavior. Shh. I'm generally in like the silver. Not silver above gold or below. And in Valorant, it's gold then silver, I think? Okay. I would love it if I had Jacob's Ladder. Jacob's Ladder would really complete this run. the hell? Where did the bomb come from? Did Bum Friend give me that? Millionaire's orbit around Isaac. Teleport to the secret room? Sure. With what money for Jacob's Ladder? Not money, but like hope and prayers. I'm getting hit so much. Friends till the end. Jacob's Ladder should have just be given to me. The Sacred Heart should be mine because I said so. Give me Sacred Heart because I want it. And I said I should have it. There's nothing to clear in that room. Do I go and get to this fighting room? Free win! God damn it. Well, that won't open until I have like a certain amount of something, won't it? I don't know. I'm not really sure if I'm real. I'm probably gonna die in this boss. How long have I been streaming? 2 hours! Almost 3 hours! Wow! Oh, I've been streaming for 3 hours. I think that explains why my throat is like... Yeah. I really hope I can... Just going to see if there is holes in here. It's only keys, okay. Can we get some health out of these baggies? I require the hamster water. I want a game. I want a game and drink water all at the same time. Okay? That can get kind of difficult when, you know, I have to play a game like this. So I need the hamster water. Thanks guys for coming out to this stream. Really happy. So awesome. Cool. I am small. Just put some Family Guy on. We need to distract him. Nothing happened. Okay, but I was gonna say something. God. I was gonna say, oh, I hope I have, I hope to set up more collabs this month and stuff. Yeah, I'm dementia pilled. I'm a dementia pilled streamer, okay? I won't remember a single thing that I said last stream, and I'll just repeat it again the next stream. And you'll watch as I progressively get worse and worse, and more old and gray, and eventually I'll be on stream and freak out that I'm streaming dementia maxing. That's the life of, like, being autistic. You're just kind of, like, dementia maxing. Just like, oh, I put my water down on this table, and then I look away, and, oh, it's gone. It's gone. Where'd your water go? It's gone. It's just gone. I don't know. What do you mean you don't know? Well, I put it over here. I looked at you. And it was gone. Oops, the table's gone. And sometimes in my life, I feel like I feel like a genuine gnome is living in my house, just stealing all my crap. Like, I put my keys on my bedside table one time. I wake up the next morning, they are gone. I look under my bed, I look under the table, I look through all my freaking bedside table drawers, I look at my bags, I look at all my pants. No keys. No keys. No keys, not a single key in sight. So I had to ask my roommate to give me a spare key. And they were like, are you fucking serious? You can't find your keys? Yeah. You're just gone, man. Here's a little gnome. You stole them. Okay, so, I'm actually going to end the stream, though. I haven't streamed for a while. No, don't cry. I know, it's very sad. It's very sad, but look at the kitty cat. Look at the kitty cat, though. I know it's depressing that I'm going, but kitty cat. Yeah, time flies when you're having fun. I love kitty cat. Oh, yeah, a quick poll. A quick poll. I don't know, actually, no. Can I do polls on YouTube? I don't know, but quick poll. Really quickly. Do you think I got okay? I want to edit my cat as either Zoro, from One Piece, or who else was I thinking of? Or a freaking Nightcrawler from X-Men. Should I do Zoro or should I do Nightcrawler? Put 1 in the chat for Zoro. Put 2 in the chat for Nightcrawler. And I'll show that next stream. Okay, we got 1 for Zoro. 2 for Zoro. Yeah. It seems like it's gonna be a Zoro vote. So yeah, I'll edit my cat into Zoro. Thank you guys for coming out to the stream. I hope to have a bunch of fun streams planned and a bunch of fun collabs with people. I really want to do collabs, and even though I'm kind of sick of playing friend slop all the time, I will be willing to play some friend slop to talk to people and have fun. But expect a lot of Minecraft, expect a lot more Binding of Isaac, expect maybe some Uma Musume here and there, and expect me, because this is my YouTube channel. Yeah, but I love you, and hopefully next stream I will have my chat widget fixed, and bye! And remember to like and subscribe!